even the dungeon selection screen is just so cute and well pixelized. Like, look how adorable this is. Let's go to the mine. It's not yours, it's mine. Will you go there? Yeah. And look, you have an opening cutscene of the outside the mine and you walking in. You only see that for that 1 second when you walk in. Like, they put so much effort into this, goddamn. Anyway, now we'll get to see our actual gameplay. Like, oh god, I've been blabbering for over an hour and I haven't even got to the gameplay. Yeah. So now we'll get to see the Mystery Dungeon gameplay, the overly punishing, super difficult Mystery Dungeon gameplay. Like, there is a monster in the first dungeon that has an instant death attack. Like, that's how much this game is just not playing fair with you. Oh, that's also one problem I have with the game is the regular battle music is not very good. It's very monotonous and you get sick of it easily. Which is a shame because the battles are so like pixely great and wonderful, and like you get to see like your sword and shield change with what weapon you get and when they evolve and you machine them together, and the monsters are so cute. Look how cute that little spore sack is. Like, come on, that's a little sack of noxious chemicals and I love it. Look how smiley and friendly it is. So as you can see, the rock paper scissors gameplay is you get a random chance of being only an attack or defense side, and then you pick either rock paper scissors or you pick basic attack, which is basically rock paper scissors. If you get the right one, you get to either block or attack or make an unblockable attack. But you also always have the option of doing basic, which basically means like both people take damage. Like the enemy can't block, but also you can't use a special attack or anything. One thing I never knew as a kid is, see the little thing in the corner which says start equals data? Like, I didn't understand what that meant as a kid because it just says data, like what data, whose data. But start equals enemy data, so you can actually tell what they're most likely to pick. Which makes the game so much easier because as a kid I was picking like based on total randomness and like trying to memorize enemy patterns, so I had no clue or anything. You can click here. As you can see, enemy data. As you can see here, this enemy can only do rock attacks, so it's best to go. If you go pick paper, you will always win, and that gives you like so much of a clue. The game would have been so much easier if I knew that. But it's the fact that I guess I couldn't really fit start equals enemy data into such a small little box, which is a kind of a shame. But it's a shame also because the game has enough space, and they could have extended the box if it was able to. But again, I don't think that the dubbers of this had any programming skill with how they weren't able to like make the text boxes bigger and all. So they probably weren't able to make an icon bigger either. Anyway. Yay! That's the animation. That animation, the sound effects got burned into my brain forever. Anyway, it's best to just like not even bother with yeah. Oh yeah, again this one only uses, again it's best to not even bother because your starting weapon has half hit on paper, which means it'll do less damage than your basic attack on this particular monster. Yeah, because it only has 3 HP, so like even at level 1 you can knock it out with 1 hit. God, even the animations for monsters being defeated are so over the top and great. Oh, and the victory music too is so burnt to my soul. Another really adorable monster inside. Just look at that little weasel with its ears pop back. It's like it doesn't want to fight you. It's like a little sock puppet. Again, on the first floor, it lulls you into a false sense of security because every monster here can be defeated in one attack without you even having to use the rock paper scissors. But trust me, the difficulty ramps up really fucking quick. I didn't even notice that when you hover over it, when it says like attack up, defense up, special up, like on one of them the word button isn't capitalized. That's kind of like, how do they even? But yeah, I think it's best to put all of the points into HP at this point because like seriously, like I said, the final boss at the end of this dungeon is ridiculously hard. So all our points are going to go into HP and defense. Oh, here's where you can see the problem with the item roulette. So as you can see, pick up an item, start roulette. Yeah, I can't even like... Okay, I didn't get a speeder for once. For once I didn't get a speeder, but like, that's like, oh. Like, it's not, like, you can tell it's rolling over, but no matter when you click, it'll always click on one later than what you were supposed to be clicking on. It's really frustrating. Stronger is good because, I generally don't know what the speed stat affects because like you don't like whoever attacks first. It depends on whether you're in the attack or defense phase, right? So I have no idea what speed even affects in this game. So I always never put any points into speed. I never use a speeder item. But like, I hope at some point there's like something that tells you about it. Because I don't have a manual for this game, obviously, because it's not a physical copy. Well, I don't know what's the difference between treasure boxes and treasure bags. As far as I can tell, they have the same assortment of stuff, at least in this dungeon. Ah, that's not what I wanted. But a recover one isn't bad. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Is your weapon Is it interesting is your weapons also level up from doing a certain amount of battles with a weapon equipped, and that's what really sucks about how punishing the game's difficulty is whenever you die in a dungeon, you lose all of your weapons and shields and equipment, and the thing is, you might have leveled them up through like 10 previous dungeons and had them on like level 30, level 40 or whatever, and then you lose them instantly if you lose even once, and that really sucks, and that's like, this game is a bit too punishing in that sense. Yeah, we don't need another half hit, maybe. Maybe we... Let's put another half hit on. Put it on paper jam, that's the one we're using a lot. Okay, it doesn't work. That's unfair. They said there's a cheat where if you press select on this screen, you can tell which card you're gonna get, but no, that doesn't work. That's such a shame about earlier games this generation where like, it was back when like internet guides were first starting out, so there was lots of false information and like no one was ever able to disprove it, and it just still sticks around to these days. So like when you play a lot of retro games, you gotta worry out for false attacks, false cheats and stuff. Like I saw there was a fake cheat on DQMJ where it was saying like if you unlock every monster in the game and you go to the first beach and you use the whistle and the whistle move, then Dr. Snap will come back and he'll be alive again. I'm like, that's an unfair fake cheat, because I know that's fake. That's in the exact same format as all those like get Mew and get the Poker Gods cheats. So that's gotta be a fake cheat. But like, you're giving me false hope of my favourite character coming back. And it makes me want to find out. Yeah, okay, I found there is a mini map. I was just clicking the wrong button because I forgot I'd accidentally set up my keyboard incorrectly, so the select button was on backspace instead of shift. But yeah, press the select button, you get the mini-map. Hello, mini-map. Goodbye, mini-map. Item found. Let's do the roulette. We don't have a trap item. If you see trapper item pop up, that's the item we need to get monsters. Which we're not going to get because the roulette is unfair. Which has an ability to like make the gameplay slower on an emulator. That's the only way to have a chance of getting it. More antidotes. Antidote D. Okay, that wasn't the item I was going for, but that's a better item. Compass lets you instantly jump to the end of a floor. So one of my strategies in air quotes was like when I got to the really hard dungeon where I got so stumped on the circus dungeon, I just kept buying like a shitload of compasses and running into the dungeon and being like, let's get back to the boss as fast as possible and try it again. I got so sick of having to go through that dungeon over and over again. Okay, is there anything you can miss here? That's the floor to the next one. Okie dokie. Oh, it's a trapper in there. Is there a trap? I thought I saw a trapper in there. Oh, I got curse off instead. God damn you, roulette. And yeah, as you can see, moving quickly to avoid monsters is incorrect. If you stand still, the monsters don't move. They only move when you move. So moving precisely is probably a better tip. Fuck, antidote again. Farewell, brave weasel. Level 3. Let's slam more HP. Yes, give me a new weapon, yeah! A new weapon I'm probably not going to be able to keep because I'm going to die in this dungeon, but oh well. Let's check out our menu. One really weird thing about the menu is really unclear, like, you see the button that says, like, arms, and, like, you're like, what does that mean? But then you click on it, it's like, oh, that means sword and shield and stuff. But then this isn't where you equip them. if you click on this, you just get to see like all the stats of them. You can't equip them on the screen. You actually have to go into items and then select them from there to equip them, which is weird. Oh, and yeah, the only way to get out of a dungeon where you can see you're clearly going to lose, the only way to get out without losing your weapons is to use the Homer item, which is hilarious because it sounds like a name, but like, yeah, it's like, go back home, And like, so yeah, basically we're constantly on the lookout for either getting the trapper item or the Homer item in this goddamn confusing room. Oh my god, we actually landed in the room with the stairs on the first try. But let's go roaming around here anyway to see if we get more chance of getting an item. Oh, come on, there's a Homer in there, come on! Oh, recover one instead. Oh, we bumped into an invisible, totally unseeable trap, which took off 10 of our HP. God damn you, game. I save it in the most affectionate way. Come on, give us a trapper, 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 give us a trapper. Give us a trapper, give us a trapper. Recover one again. Oh, I want these cute monsters! Don't make me wait until like dungeon 5. Like I'm in an emulator, I can save spam until I get the random chance of the monster actually getting me, but I just need that item first. It's actually a cheat to like literally just make a monster recruiting fairer and to like, instead of like making it a very small random chance after using this very hard to find item, it makes it a very small random chance after any time you defeat an enemy. Which I think is like a lot fairer in the system, to be honest. But I'm not going to be using that cheat unless like you guys in the chat say I'm allowed to use that cheat. I think we'll play a little while on regular mode before I start like going and using any easy cheats and stuff. But if you guys want me to use cheats, if you get sick of me like overly grinding and being stuck on stuff, then like yeah, just tell you we'll use cheats. But for now I'm going to be trying to do the game without it because I want to prove something to myself. I want to prove to myself I can at least get past the circus area. Like I'm probably not going to be able to complete the game because goddamn it's hard. I want to get at least past where I did as a kid. Probably watching me go through the dungeons isn't very fun though, because like we want to get to where the translation starts being bad. So far we've just seen like 10. Oh no, it's this shit! Oh no, it's this shit! Oh god, this is the worst enemy in Thailand. This is the enemy in the first fucking dungeon that has an insta kill. But it's like kind of like a nerfed version of an insta kill. It's more like an insta kick you out of the battle. Like you don't die as in like go all the way back to town and have all your stuff taken. Instead you just like lose the battle and it treats you as if you lost the battle, and it steals an item from you, which is what happens if you lose a battle or if you flee a battle. Basically it forces you to flee and then it steals one of your items, and it can do this even with like equipment. So you can have this thing just like steal the equipment right out under you, or steal like a really rare item. That is another problem with the trapper item being really hard to find in these annoying roulettes, and then having only like one shot at using it and having to rely on random chance. Also, you can just run into one of these guys and have them just steal a trapper away from you that you spent hours trying to find. And I just, oh. So yeah, let's fingers crossed, let's bloody hope we win the rock, paper, scissors, because otherwise we're fucked. Yeah, like, the Ender is the one, like, Ender is the one we don't want to have. Ender is the one we don't want to have. So, like, that's the problem, is like, you can't dodge against both of its skills, but both its skills basically are the same skill. Like, it either uses Ender and it kills you instantly, or it uses Sleeper, which means you can't defend the next turn because you're asleep. Then it just uses Ender anyway. I fucking hate this enemy. So, pretty much all we can do is just, like, sit here and use one of the things that will stop one of those two attacks and hope we got it correct. Fuck. It used Sleeper instead, which means it's going to use Ender the next turn. We'll have no way of blocking it. Oh well, goodbye one of our items. At least the animation for Sleeper is really adorable, which makes up for how many times you're going to see it. Knew it. Bop. What item did you steal from me? It deals one... That's the most insulting part of it. It deals 1 damage, but instantly ends the battle and steals an item from... Oh! Yes! Oh, we got the small... That's the thing, is there's a chance of Ender failing. I am so glad. We got a chance. Let's escape. Let's not fucking... no, just fucking shoot it. Just fucking shoot it in the face. Like, I'm not even take a chance on doing rock, paper, scissors. I'm just like, just take your damage. Take your damage, get out. Take your damage and get out. And like, you've got to endure 2 chances of not getting hit by Ender to kill the thing. You don't even get a good reward for finishing it or anything. Also, I'm physically pained by the fact the game didn't call this enemy Van Bear. It's a pun that was right there. Instead, it's P-Bear, which, like, what does the P stand for? Just Panda Bear? Like, you're missing a whole second part of what it's fused with here. Fuck, it sleeped me again. Okay, fingers crossed it's gonna have a missed chance on Ender again. It's not, is it? Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ. Who up there is giving us good luck today? Oh my God. This thing has ended my runs in so many other games. It's taken my trapper in so many childhood experiences, and we have finally defeated it. P-Bear is defeated. The best. I'm sure I defeated it at least once as a kid because I knew it doesn't give you any extra XP or anything. It doesn't give you any reward for defeating its really unfair early game combo. But yeah, the luck of the logo, more powerful than the luck of the Irish. Yeah, only 4 experience, which is like the same as everything else. 2 it out and put 1 in defense. Because yeah, basically I'm just preparing already, knowing that the final boss of this dungeon can kill you in 1 hit. Like, it's so fucking unfair. The first dungeon has got insta kills and like bloody hell. I'm just, yeah. I'm prepping up all of my HP in defense. That's the one problem with it having such big and luxurious sprites, is that it doesn't show too much of each room on the map at a time. So using the mini map repeatedly is kind of necessary to tell when you haven't just walked past an item that you couldn't see. There we go. We've explored the whole thing. We've seen all the potential items. Let's head on. And again, we landed in a room with stairs on the first shot. That's actually like, here's the luck of a logo. Oh, we got a shield thing. Okay, can we get a flower shield? I think the flower shield or bird shield was the best one. We got an oak shield. Oh well. I can't remember if oak shield is good or bad. But at least we get to see the cool visual changes of them. Also, it's kind of annoying that kind of noticeable that like catapult is a slingshot, but it's called a catapult. But anyway. Yeah, I was right. Oak shield is the one that looks like a regular shield. Yeah, because you start the game with the pot lid shield, which is kind of hilarious. I think its description was something that was like good on Earth. It took me so long to figure out what that meant. Like, it's a recycled pot lid and like it's environmentally friendly. That was a joke that was totally butchered by the bad translation. And that's what I mean. Oh, slime enemy, Slenemy. God, it's like so weird. Like the default slime that's called slime is like it's like a very like not a default slime. It's a frog slime. And like, it has a variant which is actually called frog slime, but like, the first one which looks more like a frog slime is not called frog slime anyway. Frog the Jam! Frog the Jam is the best Yu-Gi-Oh card because it has the silliest name. I will Frog the Jam! Frog is the greatest verb! Frog up a jam, frog it up, frog it up! I'm getting slightly distracted. Item roulette, give us a something, item roulette. I'm gonna do it with my eyes closed. And I got an even more useless item. It's another status healer for a status I might not even get in this dungeon. Status healers are not very useful early on, to be honest. See, I think the only way you can actually get, what's it called, the light out stage if you happen to stand on a randomly generated trap. With my eyes closed, I go up. And I got the worst item again. Is this just biased to always give me the worst item no matter what I do? Like, is it like a false roulette or something? Like, it's not even a roulette, you have no way of affecting it, it's just a random chance or something. Come on, can we take out 2 P-Bears? Can we take out 2 P-Bears? Can we take out 2 P-Bears? 2 P-Bears! Yes! 2 P-Bears! 2 P-Bears doesn't really mean anything, so they don't give you anything special. Hey, no problem at all, Demo. I'll still be here when you return. I'll be here more powerful than ever. I got a bird shield. Let's check out bird shield. Is bird shield the rare one that has goodness? It's been so long since I played this, I can't remember what it is. Oh, it gives you worse defense but more speed. I just want to see what it looks like. Oh, it doesn't really look like a bird anyway. It's just like, oh, it's like a swan facing downwards. Okay, let's go put back the oak shield on. Actually, wait, what skill does it have? Oh yeah, you have to go in the other menu to check out skills. Not very well organised. Oh, it doesn't have any good skills, so there's no point in using that over the oak shield. Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! And here's our latest monster, just a human man. Rotate. Briefly distracted. You have explore all. Give me more levels, guys. Give me more levels. I'll take any levels I can have. I like some snacks. No one can complain because no one is here. Little fried egg gummy candies. Oh shit, here he is. Maybe we should wait until Dema comes back to do this. Yeah, okay, I'll take a little break until Dema comes back. Little candy eggs, little candy eggs, little candy eggs. Give me another little candy eggs. Give me a friend and a pal. Let's do this because I found a commercial for the game because I was browsing randomly on the YouTube, so I thought this might be cool to have a look at. Let's have a look at it.
Game Boy Advance.
行くぞ、ウィニー。ニュー。えい。あれ。ニュー。ニュー。あ。
仲間と冒険、ドカポン Q。
お疲れ様です。ニュー。
Well, that was adorable as fuck. That was so cute. That was such a silly way to. I want to see this again.
行くぞ、ウィニー。ニュー。えい。あれ。ニュー。ニュー。あ。
仲間と冒険、ドカポン Q。
お疲れ様です。ニュー。
So it got that weird way of advertising it. It's like, hey, let's advertise this completely 2D game with some random 3D models. Like, did they make these just for the advert? And I guess the whole joke is just us. Our hero sucks, and we should all worship at the feet of the monster with the strange name that happens to sound like piss in English. I am so sorry. Yeah, I was going to be going ahead and calling it Wabbit, which is what it's called in later Dokapon games. But, yeah, it's called Wee Wee in Japanese, which is a word that is not particularly useful in our English. And it's called Kiwi in this dub, which doesn't make any sense at all because it's not a Kiwi. Oh, and yeah, I also found another thing is I found some footage of a Japanese version of a game. It had a different animation on the title screen. Like, I didn't just change the logo, I also made the animation more boring. Like, see the little push start thing, it rotates. That's so cute. In English, it just like pops in and out of existence with no animation whatsoever. So it's a shame they not only changed I'm not even sure why they did that, because I know in Dragon Quest Monsters Joker they also did that, they removed animations, but in that case it's because they needed to have extra space to put in the longer amounts of English language, but as we've seen, they say everything in a very short and terse way because they weren't able to change the size of the text boxes. So like, why did they remove the animations then if there wasn't any extra stuff that needed to be put in? The logo was so bad it broke the start button. Okay, that the headcanon accepted. Anyway, let's continue. We found the Diarmond. And now let's get our asses kicked in this boss battle. I'm not sure if I managed to prepare enough. Look how much pixel detail they put into this area just only for a cutscene. Hey, wait a minute. Well, who do you think you're trying to carry away? An inanimate object and not a person, but okay. Diramond, without my permission? First, speak to me, Mr. Bossmole, and straighten things out. What, the exam for adventurer? Not plural? Are you really? This year's candidate? Odd pose. Jacob told me that, but you're such a little shrimp, aren't you? That's right, I'm in charge of this year's exam. If you can beat me and do it well, you pass the exam. But you're probably not going to do it because this game is cruel. I'll give you that Diramond. Then let's start the exam. I was imagining him putting his little pinky out and going, Diramond. Come and get it! Oh, we are totally gonna get it. The boss music is very good at least. It's a shame because the regular battle music is not so good. Okay. It's a shame you can't really tell what these moves do unless you've already seen them before. So, like, I think convert is like, if you have a status effect it gives you to you. So attack seal 1 is the one we got. Attack seal 1 is probably the worst and most dangerous one there, so we should try and defend against that. Oh wait, then we're attacking, not defending. Okay. Actually, we may as well fucking go, and this is probably our only chance of winning this battle, is if we happen to win the roulette. Actually, I'm going to put a save here because it would be actually really cheap if I happen to win the roulette and kill him with instant death. So if we do, we'll go back and we'll play the fight to show you how hard it is. But I don't think it is, but considering how much luck your logo's given me today, I'm entirely expecting it to be possible. Also, can I just say the boss mold design is really cute. He's just so fluffy, he's got such a pleasing colour scheme. For a guy who's going to kick your ass 10 ways to here on Sunday. And we lost, so no problem. By which I mean a lot of problem. Wait, why is the game lagging a bit? Oh shit, that's what convert does, he's in charge of his attack. Okay, now I die. Boy, shit, we die, boy! Oh, 33 attack. You see that 33 attack in glowing letters? Yeah. What does Poker do? We don't want him to have his defense up because... We'll go for attacker because that's the only one that has a positive effect to us. We don't have any status moves. All of our things are status moves! Okay, I managed to buff up my HP enough, but just look at that! Just look at that! The first boss of the game! Just look at that! And like, our odds of winning against him in the rock paper scissors are they're 1 in 3, and like there's no way of changing that. It's gonna be 1 in 3 no matter what. 1 in 3 is a 10. Like if I hadn't have already known and been putting all of my points into HP and defense since the start, I would have been totally unprepared and I would have taken me out in 1 hit. And it almost did, even with all of that. Do I want to item? Do I want to item? Do I want to waste my attacking turn on using an item? At least we have a lot of items. At least we won a lot of really bad items that can be useful in healing us up repeatedly. If I remember correctly, you can waste your attack turn to use an item, but if you use it on defense turn, then it depends on whether you win or lose a defense, and you lose your attempt to use the item. Yeah, you can use an item without any penalty on the attack turn. Okay, I remember that correctly. Let's try. Poker. What does Poker do? At least we'll find out what Poker does. 8 times hit! What the fuck, man? What the fuck? First boss of the game! Can literally kill you in 1 hit and then he has 8 hits. Alright, we're gonna keep resetting until we win because I can't be asked. Okay, we're gonna reset a few times. I'm gonna show you how many times I can lose in a row to really emphasize this. Like, this is me making the optimum strategy to prepare for this fight too. try. Oh, we got roulette! Come on, come on, come on! Oh, Temo, thank you for alleviating my pain. And now do we have a chance? Oh, fingers crossed we managed to get the item. We did not manage to get the item. Two lose. We'll go up to 5 lose before we just accept this loss, because we don't have any particularly super powered up equipment or like really useful items that it matters if we lose. And if we lose, we can choose another revival from the nice lady in the church anyway. That's like literally the only time I ever managed to get roulette to work against anyone, let alone against the boss. I remember as a kid, I just got roulette. I was just like getting it off all of my weapons because I never got it to work even once. A 1 in 6 chance is so fucking low in this game. Oh. Thank you. And as you can see, he doesn't even have much HP. It's just so hard to get rid of it because, like, he attacks so much and you spend all of your attacking turns healing. You can't even get a single hit on this fucker. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that's the best possible scenario. We got to see how unordinarily tough he is, and we also got to win. Hooray. The power of Chumpy Grumple Man is too strong for us. He's too cute. That's where his strength comes from. At least we get a good experience and gold from him. Yeah. Now we can start putting stuff into our attack instead of just all of our HP. We acquired the Diamond, or the one of which. Yeah, a little fancy thing. Hey, Bonford, did you really beat Boss Maul? Of course, he was a C-rank adventurer. I think it's too early for you to be an adventurer. I got Boss Maul to try to make you give up. Hey, Boss Maul, you lost to this kid. Either you let him win or you're getting old. Shut up. Do you really think I'd take a dive on this job? Don't treat me like I'm some kind of old goat like yourself. What? I can fight with the best, and you're pretty cheeky for an animal. An animal? And I am to take that from a muscle-bound gorilla? Ridiculous! God. Even their attempts at like their attempts at censorship are like indistinguishable from bad translation. I love that. At least we know it's intentional this time. Now, Bonford has passed the adventurous exam with flying colours. He is about to embark on a wonderful, adventure-filled future.